Hi guys, welcome back to Karins Orchids and yet another episode. And yeah, in the series, shall we say, Bloom and Spike videos. So I guess this little beauty, we can start with her. He's also gonna be in it before she's overbloomed. Yeah, this is the little Phalaenopsis, little lady. And I was surprised that she was actually named. Well, it's a group name, really. Well, there are several with a little name, little lady, and they don't look anything like this one. But anyway, let's move the little light away. So, as I said when I unboxed this one, it's a peloric one, and I got the ugliest one, the worst plant. Yeah, my friend got the best one, with a few more buds. But yeah, it's a decent plant, sitting in some kind of coconut husk fiber bowl, something like that. And this one is branching out a bit, so maybe there will be a few more blooms before long. And well, yeah, the one to the bottom is soon about to fade totally, and the top one, yeah, this is what she's gonna look like. Yeah, I find her quite amazing. No scent, unfortunately, but you can't win them all. So now she had the opportunity to be filmed, and as well, this little cute gal. I really like her, more and more for each day. Well, I believe I will really have to record the video on this one, since this one is the only bloom on this Restrepia Falkenbergii. I always liked this one, but it never came across my way, my path, so yeah. But finally I got the chance to get one of these, so, and I did, as you can see. And this one is a quite tall Restrepia from, yeah, if you watched the unboxing video. So Hans Christiansen, Orchidegartneriet, in the printer. I turned on the printer. Never mind the printer, but yeah, I just wanted to film her before she's totally overbloomed. She's starting to wrinkle up a bit now, so yeah, now we got a chance to see her again, one more time. And here's yet another one. It's cold. I'm not really sure about this one. I got two tags here. Restrepia radulifera. I don't think that radulifera is correct, but anyway, contorta is probably correctly named, since I got this little taggy in there as well. Contorta light yellow. So maybe they refer to the light yellow background color, since this one is spotted, red spotted. I think this one is amazing, really, totally fantastic. No scent to them, but they shouldn't be, and they are quite expensive nowadays, so yeah, and quite rare. I mean, well, not rare really, but quite difficult to get hold of. When you try to buy orchids in a web shop somewhere, you rarely see more than one variety of Restrepias that you can buy. So this was a little bit like Christmas to me, to get hold of 3 Restrepias. Isn't this one gorgeous as well? Let's see what the tag says. A quite easy name, Gutulata. Yeah, there are Bulbophyllum Gutulata. There are Titleas with the name Gutulatum. Yeah, so that means, I think, spots or something like that. Yeah, it's a nice one. Really, I like all of them. These are a bit wider. This one is longer and more slim, but well, they're all different. And not to forget that I already got a Restrepia from, I think, Lucke, the Musifera, with small, tiny little reddish blooms. These guys seems to like very humid potting mixture. Shouldn't dry out at all. So, yeah, it's a wonder that the Musifera has made it this far. It's sitting in bark in a really dry condition. And these guys also need a bit of chilliness. They are want to cool growers, so well, maybe I have a solution for them. Wait and see. And we still got the little Oncidium popcorn haruri in bloom. 2 months later, 8 weeks. I mean, that's a great achievement. Its blooms, this one's blooms, doesn't turn yellowish to the edges as time passes, the older the blooms gets. These guys are getting more purplish instead, so yeah, they are different, really. Quite fun to see. And what do we have here? Of course, I didn't show you this one in my previous video. Of course, she was still in bloom, but this is Prostechia cochleada, octopus orchid. Yeah, with larger blooms for each blooming and better blooms. And for a moment, I even felt a slight scent to her for the very first time. Maybe I just missed it with on previous attempts to sniff her. But she is still in bloom. And if we move over a bit to the left, of course, the little Phalaenopsis joyfairytail pyloric is also still in bloom. Yeah. With, let's see, where is it? Yet another spike to the backside under the leaf. So, and her blooms are very long lasting. Yeah, I can assure you that. And this little cutie, what do we see? Not long after she finished her blooming, the Oncidium Twinkle, tiny Twinkle, white. Yeah, she starts to create some more blooms. And a new spike here. So yeah, this one is a vigorous one. Oh, that's nice. Scented as well. And this absolutely beautiful Coelogyne Cristata. Oh, yet another cool grower. I wonder what kind of trick I will have to come up with to make her rebloom. Maybe a cooler cultivation cabinet. Well, I can get another cabinet. That's not really all that difficult. But how to apply the cold air? How, really? I will just have to find out the easiest way to do it. But yeah, pretty little thing, and something else coming there. It might as well be in yet another spike, or another growth. We shall see what happens. But she's got an amazing scent. Yeah, it smells like hyacinths. So it's great. And good-sized blooms as well, I think. And this one in particular had the most striking white color. So that's why I picked her, as well for her beautiful deep green colored leaves and pseudobulbs. And look how fat they are. Really plump and gorgeous. Yes. So soon fully open. As open as it can be. Radicans. This one must be radicans. But what I did find, something different, something new. It had a scent early in the morning. That's when it's scented, right? Yes, so it is scented. Not in a way, really. So, well, it's amazing how fast this Dendrobium lindley aggregatum blooms really develops from nothing. Not long before all of them are open without any of them blasting. Agregatum. Now it's opened up its spike. All of its blooms. Yes. Well, hang still. I wouldn't say that these are ugly blooms. Few centimeters wide, about 4 centimeters wide. Arching over, so to speak. And there's a little deeper orange center. So it looks like a little dancing lady in a way. Yeah, it really didn't take long for this spike to develop fully. And it's got a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Blooms. But yeah, as I said before, this one has been blooming before on several old canes. But I think this is a good blooming. The Callista family, this one belongs to, and a few others, which I don't recall the names, but Phragmipedium is one of them, which needs, severe winter rest between about November to February, and a little bit cooler and drier winter rest. And now when it's approaching springtime and its growing stage, it will need an abundance of water and nutrients, fertilizer, of course. Yeah. And it blooms normally in March, April. So yeah, this is the right period for it. So nothing strange about this blooming. This orchid blooming right now, really. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this one, and I really do hope it will rebloom. And next to it, I put this little one down here. This Phragmipedium Cardinale. Yeah, it's the most number of blooms out at the same time this one has had since I got it. So I just wanted to film it at its very best. Not scented though, but one bloom here. Maybe, yeah, another one there, coming. And on its second spike, on its smaller fan, 2 blooms. This one is the oldest one, and this one with a little sharper color is the newest one to be opened up. Yeah, and still some more to come in a while. And let's see, 2 new growth fans, I might add, fans on the way. This one and a little one, second one down there. So, well, I cannot find a better growing Phragmipedium. So I'm pleased and happy with this purchase. Brassia, Shelob, golden spider. Yeah, she's becoming a really, really large specimen by now. And this one is, easy grower. And a very, very rewarding plant by now. It's just doing its thing. And I've been giving this one some more nutrients, fertilized a little bit more frequently, as for watering as well. Been giving this one, not letting it dry out for a far too long period of time in between the waterings. And a lot more sunlight than I usually give this one. And look what it achieved when I wasn't looking. 1 spike here. Oops, now, yeah. And 1 spike there. Let's see what else. 1 spike here. So now we have 3 spikes. 1 spike here. It's number 4. And this is spike number 5. I believe that's it. Last time I think she gave me 3 spikes. And the time before 2 spikes. And the time before that she arrived with 2 spikes. Yeah, so this is a much better blooming. And it's now, of course, almost doubled its size as well since October 20, when I got it from Local Garden Center. Yeah. And I remember that I was counting the number of pseudobulbs, and I was comparing a few plants of the same variety towards each other to decide which one to get. And this one won, and since it had most number of pseudobulbs and plump ones as well. And well, that proved to be a successful choice. So this is going to be a mass blooming, a lovely blooming, and the blooms are also long lasting. So yeah, it's going to be a nice spring in this kitchen window. Yeah. Well, I really thought that this Paphiopedilum Pinocchio had finished its blooming now on this spike after about 10 or 11 months in a row in bloom. Constantly in bloom. But I may have been fooled even this time. Yeah. I would be surprised if this bud didn't develop and open up to a bloom. And there's also something else going on behind it here. So it will become it's alive again, so to speak. It's an incredible orchid I've got there, with a lovely, lovely leaf set. Strong, too strong growth. I mean, fans here. So it's a gorgeous orchid. And its next door neighbor plant, the Psychopsis Mariposa 3-lip, is now starting to create a little new growth. And the spike is developing nicely now. It's new spike, which it created in my care. My very first Psychopsis spike ever. In my care, that is. And its old spike, continuously blooms, creates bud after bud. And I can already see that behind this one, something new is starting already. Yeah, if you're lucky, this one is going to be in bloom for many years. And simultaneously, even, on its new spike there, and on this old spike as well. Happy with that purchase from Schwerter. Lelia, Pumila, times Diana, times Sopronides, Coelogyne. Look at its color. I'm not sure that this camera is catching the deep, really bluish purplish color. For me, it really looks like the bloom is pink. Now, with the flashlight off, perhaps a little bit better, but still not the right color to it, as far as I can see. But anyway, a gorgeous scent, perhaps 6 centimeters wide. Something in there as well, yeah, veinings. But I think this one will stay in this bulk, really, until it gets scale or ugly stuff. Then I will have to transition it into semi-hydro or such. Yes, oh yeah, really happy about this purchase. This one is not going to grow so very tall or wide, so I think this will be great in here. Yeah, we still got this Phalaenopsis minimark in bloom. Unfortunately, it its 2 old spikes are really fading here, as its new spike is developing, so we weren't able to see a mass blooming, but nevertheless, we're going to see it in bloom a little bit longer due to this spike. But I'm a little bit concerned about the leaf here. Yeah, it's not the healthiest plant, you can see. So I really do hope it survives. I don't like the padding on that leaf, nor the one sitting next to it, so maybe that part of the plant is not going to survive. But we still got the other one, at least the new spike on. So we shall see about that one. And we also got the Gomesa, the one sitting in a net basket. The one from Karins, I think, with a huge root system, growing really well. Having scale, unfortunately. They seem to love the one sitting in bark. Oh boy, after all this birch, well, I have to clean this one up. But anyway, never mind the scale, I will have to deal with that immediately. But anyway, what I was about to say, it's got a spike. Yeah, let's focus on the positive part. Gomesa, Leco, Long Island. From Karlin. A spike. I believe it spiked even last year. At the same period, so yeah. It seems to be annually blooming. Really punctual as well. So that's what I'm after. That's what I like. Punctual, reliable bloomers in my collection. Yeah, and this is something I really do like even more. Progress. Yet another spike is emerging here. I just saw it now. So this is even better than last time. So it proves that it likes it in here. So guys, I guess that would be all for this Bloom and Spike session. And if you like this video and the content, please give it a thumbs up and please do subscribe. Would be really appreciated if you did so. And until I see you next time, take care and talk to you soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.